Well, hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, Aries, let's find out. What can you expect coming up in your life? If this reading does not resonate, check your moon sign. That is your private and emotional self. Or get a private reading from someone you trust. All cards are male or female. And there you are, Aries, is the Queen of Wands. Okay. The overall energy of this reading is the Eight of Pentacles. So this looks like you've been trying to build on something, trying to work on something. It's right below the Hierophant, so I think you might be working, well, this could be financial in order to achieve, to be able to marry someone or something like that. Or this could be just focusing on a relationship and building those pentacles of security and stability in a relationship. Let's just keep reading. Up in your highest energy is the Two of Swords. These are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. So it's like your heart is guarded. You have your swords up in self-protection. You have a blindfold on. It's like, are you getting tired of working on something here? it kind of feels like you feel like it's futile. It's like you're working and building and focusing on building something here, but I think it's almost like you don't want to do that anymore. You're like trying to protect your heart. You're becoming in self-protection mode here with your swords up, and you're thinking you might not want to deal with this any longer. These are the two strongest energies, so let's read on. Let's find out. I can change my mind at any time during a reading, because one or two cards can really change a reading. I have the Hierophant right next to the Two of Swords. And it's right above the Eight of Pentacles. This is why I'm kind of wondering if you're thinking about giving up, if you're like getting tired of focusing on working and building on a relationship here, because the Hierophant, this is about security, stability. This is about traditional values, traditional morals. This is a card of, very spiritual card of marriage. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like you're feeling like you're the only one maybe working on this, and you're about ready to stop working on it. I have the Three of Swords next to the Hierophant. Yeah, there's some kind of heartache. You're definitely trying to block your heart. We got the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords on each side of the Hierophant here. And I feel like there's been quite a bit of pain, heartache associated with this relationship that you've been trying to work on and build on. Let's just keep reading. Sometimes this can be a third party, but you know, I need more cards than this one. Right now it's just a heartache, okay? It's just breaking your heart. And so now you're feeling like self-protection, like you want to stop your heart from hurting. You want to stop working, I think, on something that you've been focused on. I have the Six of Swords under the Two of Swords. This is a card of moving forward slowly, moving away from rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters. But this is with swords of truth and clarity, so it's like the more swords you gather up, the further you can get across that lake. So truth and clarity is what's needed here, and I think this is something you are coming into realization of, some sort of truth or clarity about working on I think it's a relationship that really you don't think is amounting to anything, like wasted energy. I have the Fool next to the Eight of Pentacles. And right under the Three of Swords. This energy can be fun, okay? It's carefree. It's throwing caution to the wind. It's enjoying every moment, living in the moment. But what happens to the Fool is someone usually ends up at the edge of the cliff where it's decision making time. They pull their head out of the clouds and they start to look forward towards Pentacles, towards working, building on the relationship. And usually, I mean, not usually, but a lot of times both people don't look forward at the same time. I feel like you've entered this place where you feel like now you are looking forward. You entered this relationship living in the moment. It's like, you were throwing caution to the wind, but things start to get like, oh, you're falling in love, apparently, if you're thinking about marriage, if your heart is getting broken, and if you start working on these pentacles to try to build on this relationship, I feel like this Fool energy is what got you there in the first place. It was just kind of like leaping into something a little too fast, maybe. Under the Six of Swords, I had the Queen of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this is your energy, Aries. You're holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. You're a very passionate person. Wherever you put your love, you put your passion. So it's like, that's why she's holding on to a sunflower, why there's a cat in the picture, whether it's gardens, animals, people, wherever you put your love, you put your passion. But this is a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and I feel like you are moving forward, but slowly. I have the Magician next to the Queen of Wands. So the Magician, and this is under the Eight of Pentacles. There's the infinity symbol. That's a symbol of intuition and knowing. So you have the tools. You know that you can make this relationship work, but it takes two. It doesn't, one person can't make a relationship work. You have all the tools. You have a Cup of Love, a Pentacle for security and stability, a Wand of fresh starts and new beginnings, and the Swords of truth and clarity, which you are gathering up here. So, you have everything. You have everything. But you're thinking you may need to move forward from a relationship here, because I feel like it's one-sided, like you're the only one who's focused on it. I have the Empress next to the Magician and under the Fool. This is your energy of, male or female. If you're a parent, you're a really good parent. With the Empress, it's to remind you, like, you're very loving and kind and thoughtful and considerate. You're giving, forgiving, generous. I mean, I could go on and on. With beautiful attributes as being a individual in this world. A lot of people don't have a lot of these qualities. Whoever you move forward with, make sure they have a lot of those same qualities so the relationship will work. I think you might be manifesting someone like this to come in, since it is next to the Magician. I don't know if it's going to be the same person. Let's take out the second part of the reading. But I know that you're feeling like moving forward. You are, seeing this relationship. You're starting to see this relationship for what it really is, the truth and the clarity. You are moving towards a better place in your life. Let's keep reading. Oh, talk about moving to a better place in your life. You have a whole new life cycle ahead of you. Oh, okay, I have the World card. This heartache, okay, the Three of Swords, is right next to the World card. So it's like one too many times, it feels like, of having your heart hurt in this relationship. And I think you are moving forward. I think you're moving forward away from this relationship. I feel like it's this World card, this new life cycle that's coming in for you. The King of Pentacles is right next to it. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Cancer. I mean, Taurus, Virgo, or why am I blank on that? Why am I blank on that? Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the King of Pentacles here, this is up in your highest energy. This new life cycle, there's somebody out there. I remember I was feeling like somebody was coming in. I don't think this is the same person. I feel like they do have a pentacle. You are definitely focused on pentacles here. The surrounding energy is pentacles. And right next to your new life cycle, I have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like whoever's coming in is mature-minded, like you are. I feel like they're grounded, secure, and stable, and that they will be able to provide commitments and be able to work on a relationship. I feel like there's someone coming in. I have the Seven of Wands next to the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're entering this self-defense mode here. You got your wand up, and you're like not allowing, I think, this energy here that you're associated with that has been breaking your heart to come back in. You're not listening to other people's opinions about this. It's like everybody's got an opinion, okay? You're just kind of doing what you feel like you need to do for you. And that is perfect. By doing so, I think you're going to allow this King of Pentacles in. Because, see, this King of Pentacles has a pentacle. It's not the same person. You wouldn't block the same person. You wouldn't have all this trouble going on if it was the same person. So this is someone else in your new life cycle. I have the Four of Pentacles under the World card next to the Fool. See, you were stuck in this relationship. You weren't moving. You weren't going anywheres in this relationship. You wanted to. You wanted to focus on it. Instead, you were getting your heart broken. The Pentacles were weighing you down. I don't think they were contributing like you were trying to contribute to this relationship. This is under your World card. You are definitely moving out of that life cycle and into a new one. I have the Seven of Swords next to the Four of Pentacles and under the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they were being, you know, they were just more takers than givers. I don't think they had hardly any of the same qualities as you. I think you're gathering up these swords of truth and clarity. See, they leave a couple behind here. There are things you can pick up on as far as their energy goes. You're realizing that they don't have a pentacle. All they have is, you know, like taking your sword, your truth and clarity, being kind of deceitful. This is deceitful, lying, stealing, cheating. It can be about rumors. It can be about just taking love and running off with it. I feel like that's kind of the energy more of. It's just like seeing what, you know, how far they can go in this relationship before you leave. Well, I had the Tower moment right next to the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think there is a Tower moment. I think that this relationship that we're talking about, that you're moving away from, is going to, you're going to blow it up. You're going to let it go. So there might be a little argument. It might be, you know, that's put you in tears. Maybe they let it go. Somebody's letting it go. Maybe they know that you want a commitment or work towards a commitment and they let it go. But also you have the Seven of Wands right above the Tower card. And so you're like, you're done living in these Tower moments. I think you've had more than one Tower moment with this person. And I think that you're blocking any more from coming in. I have the Ten of Pentacles under the Four of Pentacles and next to the Empress. Now, this is a great card in the tarot deck because this is union between two people. There's extended family, pets, a child, and 10 Pentacles. It might as well be the Ace of Pentacles, except this is really family oriented. So you're moving, in order to have the 10 of Pentacles, I think whoever's coming in does have a lot of the same qualities as the Empress. And I think they're going to present this pentacle eventually to you, and you will end up married to this person. I do. I think you're just in the wrong relationship before here. You're putting down this burden of this deceitful behavior. I have the Ten of Wands and the hopes of having a Ten of Pentacles with this past person. This is the Ten of Wands. That's a heavy burden that you were carrying. doing all the work, you know, in this relationship. So you're going to let them go. You're going to drop those wands and breathe. You're going to be able to do that. There's no 11 of wands. They're heavy. You start dropping them. You start letting go of this, you know, energy that really wasn't good for you. You can't live in a one-sided relationship for too long before it gets the best of you, and I think that's what's happening. I had the 5 of Wands next to the 10 of Wands, and under the Tower card, there's going to be, it looks like an argument. This is stress, anxiety, confusion. This could be just, you know, all being up in your head, a lot of thoughts going through your head that are fighting with each other, you know, in your head about this Tower moment. But I really feel like there's going to be an argument, kind of. And it's going to be about which way the two of you want to go and what's going on. And I think that's what ends the relationship. But the great thing about this, it looks like it needs to end. It looks like there really, when you think about it, if this is your reading, this relationship is causing you more heartache than anything else. So moving forward into this new life cycle, you can come in contact with someone who has the pentacle, who is stable and secure and solid. I think they're out there, and I think they're in this new life cycle after this one, after you move forward from this other one. Wow. All right. Look, I don't want to shuffle these. I just want to look at the bottom card. Okay, bottom card for Aries. Yeah, there's your new life cycle. The 2 of Wands, and it sits right there. It is all the heartache that pushes you into this brand new life cycle. And there you are, holding on to a staff, just like down here at the Queen of Wands, of fresh starts, new beginnings with one hand, and holding the world, the whole new life cycle, in the other hand. This is the energy of dreaming and thinking about what your future will look like moving forward. You're definitely moving forward. It's not something that you really wanted to do. It's something that you figure out is best for you to do. So, Aries, this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance Tarot.